Hi YouTube. Welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. We are still on the intermission, the interlude. Something, what's it called? The naming is so wild. Like I don't know how the girls remember these things. It's called Finest Duel of the Pristine Blue. But yeah, I don't dislike Drag Race, but I genuinely can't keep up with it. I want to. I really tried. Like the girls remember I was trying to like schedule out watching the show. I can't. I can't. I've just accepted that all of my accounts are I don't know what it is. Like I play more games than I ever have, but I just don't have time to actually like progress in any of them anymore. Um and that goes for like TV shows as well. It looks like, why does my team look dead? So I just play. I just play games and watch shows as I can. Oh, right. We have to watch the tribute trailer today. That's right. We have to watch the tribute trailer. Okay. Let me. I had that up. See, my brain. I had so many things going on. Trying to start this stream. Okay. There's some news I want to say. Serbia almost sent drag queens for the Eurovision contestant, but unfortunately lost the votes to go on like an hour ago. Would you mind reacting to them? Their name is Harem Girls. This is a pretty big queer news for use, as this is the first time drag has been represented so directly in my region. Sure. I guess I'll watch the most watched thing that they have. We're gonna watch Tribi first. Actually, let's watch this first because this is. I want to. I think Tribi into Honkai is gonna do better. Okay.
It's 9:15. How am I already underwater?
I'm in the same boat.
I'm in an actual boat.
I thought Grandma.
I need audio. Okay, so they almost made it to Eurovision? Is that what you said? Oh my god, please work. I'm about to have a conniption. I am so not in the mood for OBS to be acting this way today. Okay, just a moment. I don't... Okay, let's try a different thing. Onyx, welcome to the chat. Sorting your cards? Oh, nice, Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know much about you. I mean, I think everyone like had their Yu-Gi-Oh phase. Um, but I never got into them. I remember there was once a time where they had like knockoff ones, and I used to get the knockoff ones. Those are very exciting for me. Okay, I think I got it working now. Eurovision always gags me. I like the one on the left with the long ponytail, and their makeup is really cute, that pastel. This one right here, I like the hair. Okay, gotta ban somebody. There we go. Oh, thank you, Kamu. I didn't even see what they were putting because they made it too big. Yeah, I knew she was my favorite. The one with the black hair is my bias. The thing about Eurovision is they always make them do live vocals. I don't know if this is Eurovision, Palu Finale. I don't know what this is. Actually, I don't think that sometimes Eurovision doesn't be giving live vocals. Sometimes I've seen some stuff. I saw this one twink a couple years ago, and it was like an electronic song, and I was like, he's not singing live. They got choreo and everything. Like, get into that. There's more? Serbian drag queens who almost got sent to Eurovision. Groundbreaking. Like, obviously, I only speak English, right? But the thing is they're telling a story, I can tell. She's the Moon Princess. You thought that the cosmic divas were here to gag, but then the Moon Princess shows up and says, "Wait a minute." This is the origin story of the moon in Wizard 101. Like, you have to get into the fact that they have these performers in full drag doing their props and their costume. They're pulling the prop on the stage and singing. Also singing together. They each have a verse, but they're also singing together. Like, I'm gonna be real. K-pop does this and America does this too. There's a lot of people who are doing live shows on like the VMAs, Inkigayo and things like that. They have a backtrack. They're up there just dancing. And I'm not saying that that's not hard to do. Because in the costume and the makeup and the hair and everything, just dancing is also quite hard. But to do everything at once, come on now. Okay, Miss Squirrel, she's the visual. Giving, wait a minute. Did she just hit? Did she just give us opera in the background? Okay. Shout out to the Harem Girls. They are definitely, Mio will be sending them a gift package in the mail. in the mail. International honey. Okay, let's get into Tribby now. Is that her name, Tribby? This is the one that I was excited for, wasn't it? Okay, I'm starting to cool down. When I get hot and I have makeup on, I want to like punch things, but I'm starting to cool down now. Oh wait, sorry, that was a lot happening. Okay, let's recoup.
To protect the mail from devastation? To maintain peace on our expedition.
Okay, Team Rocket, look out.
We ride on the spaceship traversing Empires! Tribby sends word, Tran beats the baddie! Yeah, that's how it works! Away we go!
So she's got split personalities. She's coming for Team Rocket's gig. I gotta put this quality up, honey. We gotta get back into that. That was a lot going on. Now, for people who know, this was the character that I was the most excited to see.
Good rainy days! Hello you! Hello everyone. To protect the mail from devastation? To maintain
They went to
peace
get. That's
on
what she
our
said. They went to get you.
expedition.
Okay.
We ride on the spaceship traversing Empires! Tribby sends word, Tran beats the baddie! Yeah, that's how it works!
I really like that. I like this transition isn't the most like because you know like Jade had a pretty like slay transition with the like the sort of character card. This one is a little bit more like it makes sense. It's a little bit more on brand for like this type of character, but I do like the sort of like fly in with the hand punching in, then they create the thing and they have the music hit. Like there's something very satisfying about that. I don't know what it is. It's not atypical, but like it just this certain flavor of it. I like it.
Tran beats the baddie!
That just scratches my brain. Hi Aubrey, welcome to the chat. Do they have like a little car, a little Mario Kart? They riding on rainbows? Allies. Their lore is probably really fun.
Watch this! Human rocket! Get ready! The big one's coming! It's gonna be you!
Oh, do they have the same voice actor for this character for all three of the tones and like types? Because I bet that's really fun to play. I bet it's a lot of work, but I bet it's really fun to play. Non-binary voice actor? I mean, that makes sense. You have to be a little bit to be able to play so many different things, you have to be able to give so many different things. You got to be somewhere in between, you know?
Watch this! Human rocket! Get ready! The big
That's so cool to be able to play all see, I'm sorry, I'm like getting lost in it. I like hearing the voice actor do the different things and to hear them put the tracks on top of each other. That's so fun. Okay, one more time and then we'll keep going.
Watch this! Human rocket! Get ready! The big one's coming!
That's so cool. Just knowing it's the same person, like they ate that up.
Behind!
No, these girly pops, honey.
Estimating I will cost you! See?
Oh, they ate that.
You
Okay, so let me just like I just have to gush a little bit because this one kind of grew on me a little bit. I was excited about these characters, but like I just want to freeze on like the best frame here when before I start yapping. I can't catch it. That one part right there, I really like that. Um, but as y'all know, I haven't even started. Ellie, thank you so much. I haven't even started this story yet. But what's really fun, it's like Penacony, it's like Fontaine, when you have characters playing like tropes, like really hard tropes. It gets very like community theater almost, like all these bit parts. It's really, really campy to have like one actor playing three different, it's one entity, but it's like three different characters. And they're really, really fun. And like their personality is enhanced by the fact that they have like three distinct people playing one character. Like it's just going to be so fun seeing this character interact with the story and with the drama. Like the part where Tribby is like being like, "You have mail," immediately juxtaposing to like this character who we've already gotten like a trailer and like gotten to know her personality. It's just there's already so many strong personalities that I'm really excited to see. Um, but anyway, why does watching you react to characters that were easy skips, carrying my gambling addiction like Mizuki and Tribute make me want to pull them? Just be like me and play for free and just have fun with the trailers. But yeah, that's fun. Sorry, I know it's been like 30 minutes for the people watching the stream. We're finally gonna get started. I needed to warm up a little bit. That warmed me up. Thank y'all so much for giving me the Harem Girls and the tribute trailer. I needed that to get things going. But I'm in it. I had my water. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Oh, I wanted to update y'all. I wanted to update y'all. So, my traces, as y'all know, I'm like up to level 70, whatever that equilibrium is. Traces done on Fugue, traces done on Robin, traces done on Lingsha, traces done on Fei Xiao, traces almost done on Himiyoko. Himiyoko, from what I'm understanding, my account is going to be, she's going to be the anchor of the account. When it comes to like relics and stuff, I haven't gotten too crazy, but I haven't for Lingsha, but for everybody else, I have like done a little bit of grinding like a couple weeks ago to get them some things. Himiko's gonna get her stuff after I finish her traces because I'm not currently running her, but she's gonna be the first one for like the padding out of the second team so I can start getting more jades for other things. I'm gonna do equilibrium. One thing at a time. I had like 1,500 of the of these saved up. I was playing a little bit of Overwatch rounds and doing some auto battling in the background. Those things went. I put one Torbjorn turret down and suddenly they're all gone. Okay, sorry, let's get started. But we'll get there eventually. Slow and steady wins the race. Tales of the Fantastic. No, where's mine? Where's my favorite one? Where's my favorite one? Where's my favorite one? Oh, right. We're on her training arc. I just don't really know if you can get the max level relics until you level up equilibrium. But yeah, it's good to focus on traces first. Oh, okay, I see, I see. I think if once I get my like second team, like there's such a gap between like Himiko and I don't even know what the other three are going to be. You know, I want to get them all a little bit built up, but, you know, eventually I'm going to want Jades. As you can see, March is wearing the newest in Mio Kung Fu wear. This is actually a new athleisure line that we are doing in support of martial arts. We actually believe that martial arts and self-defense is really, really important, especially if you're a pretty model. Sometimes you just get swamped by the paparazzi as well as adoring fans. And as nice and poised and pleasant as you want to be, saying, please back off, please give me my privacy, sometimes you just gotta chop somebody in the head. So we've designed this line to not only look good, but feel good as you're defending yourself. I'm in the city of Ghost. Oh, because people are disappearing. That's just my computer. It can't run characters. I'm gonna hop back to Monster Hunter. Okay, have fun, Comet. Get some drops for me. It's already March in your time zone? Well, here we are. Do y'all remember that March got some little wefts to add onto her hair? Because there ain't no way that she has that much hair to be able to put that up like that.
All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
Well, let me do it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
Ready to shine.
Textbook, that's how I feel too. Okay, no rush as far as you're still girl, stop mansplaining.
Please have some tea.
Pay close attention, Miss March.
Shifu attacks can accumulate
Lofty
charge for
swordplay
March
is all
7th
about being
and
swift
make her
and
realize more.
agile in your movements.
Okay. What happened to reading? There's a chance to do 3 additional. Makes a single ally become Shifu. When using basic attack or dealing enhanced basic attacks, damage triggers the corresponding effects based on the Shifu's path. Oh, so she's gonna buff somebody, and depending on what they are, it gives a different thing. I kind of low-key like the toughness reduction. Harmony, nihility, perseverance, preservation, and abundance. I could put her on Robin's team. No, because Robin's not an attacker. Deals imaginary damage to a single enemy and increases the hits per action and damage chance of the next enhanced. Okay.
Ignore him. Strength is everything.
I just remember Phaun hasn't seen the animations. No, I haven't.
Yes, you.
What is Lingsha? Is she abundance?
Like
Yeah,
this?
she is abundance, isn't she?
Well done!
The only thing that confuses me is why does her basic attack have 2 different things? Brows be smitten, heart be bitten, and my sword zaps demons. How do I do the brows? I want to do the brows.
Oh, come on. Here you go, Master. Yes, you.
Brows when you get 7 out of 7. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Okay.
Right on time. I could take
That
10
makes
of
sense.
you.
It's kind of cool that she's still
Time for
applying
some
like a
sword
shield
play.
almost. It's not a shield, but she like still applies something to the character, but it's like a different execution.
I'm starting to get the hang of it.
How many of my moves can you block? Blade in flight!
Skills polished, ready to shine.
I know I only have to use it once, but I want to see the actual
What
animation.
matters?
Okay, that's cute.
The outcome lies within the self.
Now the ultimate deals imaginary damage to a single target and increases the hits per action and damage chance of the next enhanced basic attack. So this is going to increase. This is going to increase. This is going to increase her chances of like going crazy on her enhanced basic attack. Okay. Okay. Hi, Starry.
Yes, you. That's how a true master does it.
Oh, I got it. Okay. Cool. This is neo martial arts, honey. Okay.
Time to show you what I can really do.
I kind of like this. I kind of like this.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this! What are you mumbling about?
I fear.
Isn't this a sword technique? Shouldn't
I
I be saying something cool?
I fear this character was made for my account. I know that everybody gets this character, but I fear that this character must be on a team. Okay.
True heart and focused mind. Here I
That's
come.
cool.
Yes, you one-time enemy.
I think March might be redeeming. She's chewing, y'all. I gotta give my tens where I see them.
Practice is a sword's descent!
Melt. Mountains fall. Awesome. All right, check out this move.
I like playing with her.
I didn't expect the first lesson to be so intense.
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body.
March is
She's
reheating
a
her
perfect fit
nachos.
for practicing Lawfu swordplay.
However,
I know I'm
she
like a
lacks
year late to
strength,
this content,
and her
but like this
strikes
is
were a
new
bit
to me.
unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay, she'll make heaps of progress.
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on her footwork.
Seriously, do
Oh, sorry.
you actually know anything about swordplay, or what?
I
That's
could
true,
ask
Kit.
you the same thing. Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords
think she should
is
still
not
work on her
generating
attitude.
enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
Skilled sword masters know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses. That's the right way to learn.
You're quite the theorist.
Theorist? You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one comes first.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Aww.
Notice how she's already acting like the victim. Well, we did it. Yeah, we're switching her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, because does that mean that they should do this for Don Hung? I know that he has like another like form, but they should like give him like a normal form, like a girly pop normal form. They should do it for Welt too. They should do it for all of the Starlight girlies. I really like this March. I like her. I like her. Okay. Okay. Sorry, we're getting sidetracked. We're favoriting. We have to favorite because I have to keep track of the girls that I like. Okay, so Himiko, I like her. Cannot view detailed info. I was just on her page. Oh, it's like different. Okay. I like her. Where's my March? Okay, so we favorited a few. Okay. Maybe you're manifesting? I think I
Dear
am.
Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Lafu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going? As for me, I've somehow become the apprentice to 2 Cloud Knight sword masters, and I've been
Hi,
honing
Foggy.
my sword skills with their guidance. One of them is
I got the
Yanqing,
Herta like
the
2
boy
weeks
we've
ago.
all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be. I tried to drag her into this, but she refused. Then I tried to rope Dan Heng in, but Master Yanqing wouldn't have it. Still, I didn't let the difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think I have unique talent in swordplay and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills. Thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I get back to the
Hi, Rai.
Express, I'll definitely show off my skills
I
and
hope school's
impress
good,
you all.
though.
Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th.
Well done. Let's call it a day. Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine in the war dance.
Just you wait and see. I'll show off my skills in the ring and win a match. I'll make both of you proud.
Hi, Kizzy. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I know people were commenting on the
March
look.
7th
My brain
has
was like all
actually
over the
become
place
a
at the beginning of the
pretty
stream.
decent sword master in such a short time. Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh, shut up.
It's all thanks to your amazing guidance, Masters.
The event? Okay.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades can improve your touch.
Oh, let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword? Or maybe a flying sword?
Oh, aren't they doing this for like the tournament? I forgot about that.
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the sword master. Yanqing wields several flying swords, while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how about we settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt?
This is so crazy. March is gonna get such an an
I'm up
imbalanced
for
like
that.
education. The pedagogy happening
If
here
I
is
kick your
just
butt,
not
You'll drop out of the war
appropriate.
dance. Deal?
This is sword play. She's gonna hurt herself if y'all keep teaching her this way.
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving between you lately.
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Law Fu and Juming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own. Turns out the rumors are true. Tomorrow is the big day of the war dance. Shouldn't you two be focusing on honing your skills instead of teaching swordplay here?
You're... Oh, that's right. You're the pink-haired fox from the Yaoqing.
This is the diva, Mr. Jiaoqiu. Right-hand man to Feifei.
This is Mr. Jiaoqiu, the healer
Jiaoqiu.
working for the general of the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Ah, got it. So, you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing. And you were trying to sneak a peek at our training?
He does look cool. I like
Sorry
him. I
for
wanted
the
to pull for him, but his
misunderstanding.
character
I don't know
apparently
anything
is like a
about
little bit more
martial
niche.
arts. I'm just here on the general's orders to take care of some official business. I didn't mean to interrupt your training. I'll be on my way.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose.
Bye, Sylvia. Thank you for
When I
hanging
heard
out.
Miss March is pondering about what to learn, I couldn't help but wander over. From my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools. Kind of like frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying.
Isn't
and
his whole
cooking.
thing cooking?
They're just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredients you're working with. It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by which I mean the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make double the progress in half the time. For example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried, cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow boulder beef when simmered. It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients.
This is making me hungry, girl. I tried to have a light dinner tonight.
Apprentice.
I'm getting hungry.
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
Aren't you a healer? Why are you
Hello,
talking
Fresh
about
by Mio.
food?
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Xianzhou Yaoqing is called the Ranja School, that specializes in food therapy. So it's only natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
So, you're the general's cook?
I'm a healer. But anyway, a cook who isn't interested in health doesn't make for a good advisor.
I like that concept.
Fine. Call me
A
a
healer
cook. if
They
you
should
want.
add that to like hero shooters.
Seeing the way you're looking at
Overwatch
me,
2
it's
and Marvel
obvious you
Rivals
think I'm
needs a
just
cook.
some feeble
Oh, well, Marvel
academic
Rivals
who
is
likes to
stuck with
blabber
the
on
lore. I
about
wonder if there's a
martial
Marvel
arts.
character that can cook.
But in reality, I know a thing
Lucas,
or two
welcome to the
about
chat.
killing.
Happy to have you.
After all, the art of healing inherently encompasses both life and...
Okay, before we continue, Pookie says, Fawn, you know what I realized? After the Seraphim gave Pikachu a shout out on Crazy, Pikachu saw an increase in popularity. She started getting business deals and she was on ads, and with all that money she got, Pikachu got liposuction, rhinoplasty, Botox, and lip fillers, all because of the Seraphim. You'll always be famous, the Seraphim. Pikachu was doing that before the Seraphim, but yes, I did notice that. Jess says, did you see that the voice actors are getting power crept by people with less/no talent because of Insta followers? Well, I can't comment on how much talent somebody has, but generally social media has rotted most people's brains into thinking that the amount of people you have following is attributed to your value. That happens outside of voice acting. That happens with everything. In industries that don't even matter. I would say that voice acting doesn't really matter, but voice actors are starting to become like accessories to games. Like the characters like Baldur's Gate, Hoyoverse, and stuff like that. People will like become like gaming creators around voice acting, and that in a way markets the game. So it's like voice actors are kind of becoming part of the marketing. So it's not surprising that people would go for people with bigger followings, but at the end of the day, talent shows, and at the end of the day, talent shows. I love characters who intertwine death and life. Poison and poultice and are both side effects of ingredients after all. Ancillary branding, thank you, that's the word.
Why is this guy suddenly getting all serious with kids?
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
No.
This is called
It's a Mew boost.
Tumble Dust.
Tumble
An
Dust by Mew.
extract from an exotic flower named Yabra.
Ugh, is it poison?
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, it's able to numb a patient's body during surgery, making them painless throughout the entire process. However, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long-life species cannot escape its effects. This thing can save lives or take them. It's more powerful than the swords in your hands.
That may be so, but still, I prefer settling things with a sword than, you know.
Huh. Looks like I did get you all wrong.
Is that
You're
where
not a
March picks up
feeble
the
scholar,
boba thing?
But a sinister and despicable one.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Picture this. 2 individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of combat, where life and death hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiaoqiu. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
8 years old and been to war.
Well, well, then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused on it?
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield, as your sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights. The war dance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the martial virtue of the Cloud Knights.
Red Leader, my computer is not powerful enough to run OBS and Baldur's Gate 3 at the same time. I love Baldur's Gate 3, but that is going to be... Financial goals don't really have computer in the works, so maybe next year? I don't know. Really depends on if the algorithm decides to bless me or not, but let's not unpack that. Can you snatch Jiaoqiu's hair and give it to Mio to make it into a wig for me? And tell Mio we have beef. I didn't forget what she did. She probably won't if you have beef with her. He's a long-lived species, so in theory they're supposed to be way older than us lore-wise. Yang Qing is? I'm actually sitting right here with Mio and she's encouraging me to time you out.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well,
oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself.
Does Jiaoqiu sound like Atelier Kieran? Atelier Kieran has a lot of range, so I wouldn't be surprised if Kieran could execute this.
Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Skysplitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yunli and Miss March haven't seen it either, right? Well then, I'll give you all a tour.
Yeah, I've been wondering where this is going to happen. Let's go.
Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the sky.
Let's go.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Skysplitter.
What's up, Mr. Jiaoqiu?
No, it's nothing.
Do you see that airship in the distance? That's the Skysplitter. The venue for the war dance
I wanted to see it.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
The Skysplitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the war dance officially commences. Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of the Xianzhou Luofu, standing in the ring, ready to take on challengers from all over the cosmos.
I know people have been wanting me to look at Wuwa trailers. I'm not opposed to it. Rye had this idea, Frillish Rye had this idea, I think, of me doing like a tier list, a girly pop tier list of trailers and games. And I feel like Wuwa would be a pretty good one for that, like Honkai, Genshin, and stuff like that. I just haven't acted on it yet. After the Pokemon video that I just recently posted, a lot of people, I didn't expect this, but a lot of people were saying that they liked my reaction content. I've been doing reaction stuff like on stream and like on TikTok for a minute, and I do it quite casually, and I think that I've gotten pretty good about expressing myself on like videos, I guess, and people were like really liked it on the YouTube. So I was like, I think that could be a thing. Yeah, I like Wuwa. I liked when I played it. And I like character design, so that could be a cool thing that we could do. And that kind of stuff isn't copyright stricken.
Since I was a kid, I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times, repeating the process over and over. I understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and freedom they all had.
Okay, girl.
I never found sword practice boring or hard.
Okay,
Even
so you have a
in the
hobby.
thick of battle, facing down savage abominations, I never felt scared. Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless victories. It's the best feeling in the world. But then, I faced a really tough opponent. And just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces. That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr. Jiaoqiu meant by life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness. After that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to find my old happy self again.
Yangqing is like the TikTok boys who experience ego death, and they like make a TikTok about it. Why, Cody? I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like the Scarlet and Violet thing. I actually had to block somebody. Some people get like quite defensive when you talk about video games, and the thing is like I will never say that a game is perfect, but I just find it interesting that like quite often every single game, there's like people for some reason don't just dislike a game. They have to like create like a moral soapbox about it. And I'm like, you know what? If you don't like the game, you don't like the game. But I just never think it's that serious. Like, these are all products. You can either buy them or not. And that's what I try to focus on in the content. If I like it, I'm going to talk about it. If I don't like it, I'm not going to talk about it. But I'm happy to hear that. I really do try to look at like the positives of things. I just think that that's important on the internet. ASMR by Phaun coming soon. Use code ASMR. I don't recall if you did the quest, but the person he lost to was Jing Liu. Let me... Hold on. I had a plan. This is something that we used to do, and then I like completely stopped doing it. Because my brain is very small. Here. Jing Yu. Wait, this is the first girl that I saw in Honkai Sorrow when I was first doing the reaction trailers. Why was she... I thought she was like some mystical moon princess. Why was she hanging out... What's this? I thought they're not friends. What's this?
I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, Why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory? To meet the general's expectations? Or to secure my honor among the Cloud Knights? While the general could teach me the art of swordplay, he couldn't teach me why I should keep on going. He said the
Boston,
reason
thank you
must
for 4
come
months.
from within myself. I've been struggling to find that reason, but after talking with you, Mr. Jiaoqiu, I think I already have that reason in mind. As a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder.
Is this Yang Qing's first time doing the I call it the tournament. I forgot to tell you, I got my breakfast lip kit the other day and my lips have never been more plump, juicy, and soft in my entire life. Yes, they actually do that. They make them plump, soft, and juicy. So I'm happy to hear that you're experiencing that. Everyone, please use code Pookie for 10% off of your first breakfast lip kit. First, I believe that quest was turned into an optional quest to make the Lawful easier for new accounts. I see. The war dance, yes, it's his first time. Okay, so he got beat up by Miss Moon Princess somewhere else.
When I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all, facing any obstacle in front of me, pressing forward.
Yang Qing is that girl where like it's like after school and you're like waiting on the bus and you're playing your Game Boy Advance and the one kid comes up and is like, I just like reading. Like, I'm not like other kids who play like Pokemon and stuff. Like, I just like to read, and it's like really crazy because like the bigger the book is, like I'm more excited about reading it. It's like, I actually like, I don't know like if you know who this is, but like I'm actually reading that one big book that came out, and I just like reading. Like, I don't even play video games, you know. I just like reading and like,
That's why I wield my sword.
Oh, you told me to skip it. It's okay. We know we know who it is. I saw her trailer. I know what she serves.
Oh, Yanqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
Age doesn't really matter. All sword masters will understand how I feel.
Girl, just answer the question.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives. So, how about you, Miss Yunli?
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yanqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
It's because he's gay.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Well, I don't have a dream like Yan Qing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather.
He doesn't heal.
I want to win the precious sword he's contributed to the war dance.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming. Because of his foolishness, many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged. Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them.
Oh, that's why she did that.
Given that Yan Qing is the war dance ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Ooh, Yunli said that you remind me of something bad. something very, very bad. And that's why I acted that way. And I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. But if you wanted to push me this far, then I have to let you know that I don't believe in your abilities as a sword master. And I know that we have to collaborate right now and we have to help train March. But I fundamentally do not believe in your practices because they're unsafe. And I'm actually here as a preventative measure to stop you from hurting more people.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
I see. It's not easy for kids on the Juming either. Well, it's better to have a reason
A
for
sword
wielding a
empath.
sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors, just like the two of you.
What happened, Mr. Jiaoqiu?
Why did he space out like that?
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some old friends. Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive. Well, we've seen the Skysplitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia.
I forgot March was
Guess it's
here.
time to say goodbye for now.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me about my dreams. I've been working hard too, you know.
It's getting late, Miss March.
Dang.
Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities and duties. The tasks entrusted to me by the General won't complete themselves.
He said, March, I don't care and I'm employed.
By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so...
Y'all,
we can take a
Comet
look
helps
around.
me so much. I absorb everything that I need.
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave.
Half of the
I
stuff
wish
that
you
I've been
both the
doing,
best of
if
luck in the
Comet
ring
wasn't
tomorrow.
here, well, we wouldn't be doing it. That trailer, honey? March, why didn't you clock back? She was really
Seriously?
gagged.
I just spent so much time thinking about my dream, but he
She's
didn't
used to
even
me
ask
yelling. So when somebody just like sort of gathers her in a poised way, she's shocked.
Now that we're done with our tour of the Skysplitter, shall we continue with our training?
Why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the Skysplitter has boosted my confidence. So, I've decided to conserve my strength for tomorrow.
Comet writes my scripts. No. Comet gives me the outline. Comet says, "Hey Diva, so I know that you're in 3-year-old content, but there is this new trailer that dropped. It's mainly because like I don't like spoilers. So I know that the things dropped. Like I get recommended this stuff because I watch all this stuff on like my YouTube account, but I don't look at it because I'm worried that it's a spoiler. Comet really helps me to like look at things spoiler free.
All right. I'll take you out of the Stargazer Navalia.
Okay. I can't believe. Well, I don't like role playing as March. I just don't feel like her. I do like walking around in this outfit though. Oh, let's continue the story. Fun. Why don't you have your characters built? Me playing Honkai Star Rail.
Oh, just shut up, Red
It's okay,
Man.
Pickled. I don't
This is
either.
not
That's
a
why I have
relationship.
Google.
I need some time to take care of things. You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission. Dedicating
Oh, I forgot those
yourself to
wolves
our
were in
glorious
this.
Cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need?
What's going on?
I'm doing my best, all right? It takes time to figure all this out. When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance. How's that? Who's there?
Who are you guys?
What are y'all doing?
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Nivalia? And a bunch of kids at that.
Hey, kids, didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Nivalia? I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
Who are you calling kids? Because I don't know how old Yan Li is, and Yang Qing says that he's at least between the ages of 30 and 3,000 years old.
First of all, I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
Yeah, we flew here on a star skiff. Like, whoosh.
Well, I'm not trying to tell
Oh my
you
goodness,
off,
that possum.
but
Pickled,
this
I was
place
so
is
worried
off
about that.
limits to the public, you know?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Ever Hunt Planes.
Huh? Ever hunt planes? Yeah, sure. Big sis will take you there.
Shuha! You should have let me. Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Could you repeat what you just said, Yanqing?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Everhunt Planes.
Come on. Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the three people we just met.
That's true. Yang Qing, he's a little bit more subtle, can detect the subtleties. Yan Li, she can gather the girls all day long, but she's not the type of girl that's gonna like notice what's going on. She's more like, oh, let's just fight about it. Yang Qing's a little bit more, you know,
Yeah,
observant.
anyone could see that.
Oh,
I just wanted to hear you say it again.
never mind. She knew. She just didn't care. Okay.
I heard Box tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
Oh.
I knew that from the beginning.
It looks like they're tampering with the Skysplitter production line.
They said they were doing an
overhaul.
But it looked like they had no idea how to operate the
Starskiff production
line,
right?
And it's suspicious how they suddenly finished their overhaul and walked away as soon as they laid eyes on us.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and the reason for the overhaul seems legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that?
Don't call it weird. That's a little bit ignorant, Yang Qing. Just because it's foreign to you doesn't mean it's weird.
I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act. Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
Say a sentence in French right now. Parlez-vous français? Oui,
Never
oui.
mind who they are. Let's just
Bisous.
film.
Don't get too close, Miss March.
Oh.
You might spot.
Zooming in. I got the shot. Okay.
We should have just killed those lowly beasts.
I want yellow curry. I want yellow curry really bad, Vex. That sounds so good. I'm so hungry right now.
Those little brats won't take up much space.
There are
I hope you
boxes
enjoy
all
it.
over this place. Just dump them into one and no one will notice.
Cut the theatrics, Grulok. Even the slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's plans.
So where are we heading next?
To check the freight skiffs. We've got a lot of preparations to do. Also, don't forget to take those crates with you. Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise, we're screwed.
So, are they smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
I have no clue, but they seem to be moving those crates. I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
Okay. Taking advantage of the temporary absence of the group, you cautiously approach a crate and crawl inside.
So cramped in here.
I can hardly breathe.
Just hang in there.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule. You two, come with me.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
I am saying we stay.
Don't be so paranoid.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs in Stargazer Navalia. They keep talking about their plans, but where did they come from? And what do they want to do on the Xianzhou?
They're definitely up to something bad. Wait, they disappeared. Let's catch up to them.
When trailing, okay. Just keep an eye on the girl. It's a stealth mission. I'll figure it out. Initiating meal stealth.
Tread
Trailing
softly.
behind.
Breathe quietly. Watch out! They're on high alert.
Hiding. Leaving cover. Continuing trailing. Dashing to safety.
Don't be so
Girl, that was
paranoid.
easy.
We're running out of time. Get over here!
Shuhard, I'm coming!
That was the easiest mini game in Hoyoverse.
They're leaving.
Oh,
We should catch up to them. Quickly!
normally I'm bad at these. Oh my god. He's going so fast.
What are they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms, but I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud Knights.
Put two and two together,
Way too
Yangqing. It's the
suspicious.
Wolfmen.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
Lover, thank you for hanging out. I hope your late night shift goes by smoothly. Thank you so much. I have to get the shot. Zooming in. Oh my god. Not all targets reached.
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiffs. Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for us. Lord Moktok is ready. The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
Like, it's very obvious, Yangqing, what this
What did he
is.
just say? Beast ships?
Who's there?
This reminds
It's
me
those
of Fears to
brats!
Fathom.
I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
Minus the wolf head, that's the body I'm trying to get.
Borison?
Maybe the weird
Adosa!
stance too. I don't want that
Die,
either.
you lowly beasts!
Okay. Let's do... Oh, we're collaborating with the girls. Okay.
Here you go, Master!
Harmony and unison.
Not very sportsmanlike. Time to cleanse the filth.
That won't do.
Beast is an MLO sub company. Oh, that makes sense. Thank you for confirming that. That's what I was wondering, Harley. I was like, is that an MLO? I haven't heard about Beast. But I don't pay
How
attention
is
that
this
much
possible?
to MLO.
How did these Foxians change their appearances like that?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borison, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait, that means...
What kind of trick
did they use? When we were tracking them earlier, they looked like just normal Xianzhou Foxians.
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and
Welcome back,
shaving
Jess.
their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians.
Are they using... Oh my goodness. Maybe they stole a bunch of meal products.
They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights? Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago, when we were transporting the Borison prisoners.
Lujun was also the person in charge of that one shipment of the missing meal concealer that Pickle just mentioned. Oh my god.
If they can forge official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion... Oh no, this is bad.
This is bad.
Even worse.
Worse, if you find one cockroach on the express, it usually means...
There are more Borison hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Okay, we have to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight. We have to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight. Breaking meal news. I'm here reporting at the Seat of Divine Foresight. And I have to let you know that the Borisines have invaded the War Dance Festival. Even though their body is really tea, we're very scared that they are using meal concealers that they stole in a shipment that we had went missing, and they have tricked us into thinking that they were meal models participating in the War Dance Festival. But when we used the meal cleansing balm and oil, we noticed that when we wiped it off, it was a Borisine underneath. While their bodies are tea, these are criminals. Please be aware. Thank you. Okay, let's continue.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the general of the Xianzhou Yaoqiu.
Hi.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
Why does his voice sound deeper today?
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor
Let me
Lune,
introduce my
and the
guest.
person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you.
Yes, my name is Phaun, capital Phaun. I'm actually the Maknae of the Astral Express.
Outside the reports from the Law Fu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoqing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure
they're being
General
investigated,
Jing
right?
Yuan has explained, right?
Thank you, Miggy. Hi, Miggy. You're here about the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. No? Sickening, right? What I did there?
Straight to the point. I like it. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance.
Okay, the Antimatter Legion. Okay.
The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. I'd like to take this chance to have an exchange with both of you. Let me be clear, the questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts, so please don't take offense if any of my questions seem a bit harsh.
Okay.
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you already have the answers to your questions in your heart.
You have a clever tongue. I like it.
Oh, not this.
The Merlin's
Oh my
claw
god.
is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts we know.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to resolve the Stellaron crisis. However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them? Could it be that some of you have a connection with them?
Do I want to sound crazy and tell her about the prophecy?
Rumor has it that Elio, the leader of the Stellaron Hunters, possesses the power to see into the future. He foresaw that the Xianzhou and the Express
Thank
would
you,
have
Papoto.
important roles to play in the war against Nanook. That's why we were lured here to the Law Fu, to deal with the Stellaron crisis and fulfill the prophecy.
General Jing Yuan believes in this prophecy too, as mentioned in the report. I'm curious why you didn't question it at all.
I just told you the truth,
Could
girl.
it be because one of the Stellaron hunters is actually an old acquaintance of General Jing Yuan?
Please be cautious with your words, Merlin's Claw. Let's avoid sowing doubt among our comrades. That Stellaron hunter used to be my disciple. So are you putting
This is
my
like a TikTok
loyalty in
comment section.
question too?
I'm simply bringing up the doubts about General Jing Yuan that exist within the Alliance.
You
Since
wanted
I'm
questions. You wanted
representing
answers
them,
from me. I don't care what you
perhaps
think
can
about
just
Jing Yuan.
imagine me as one of those old geezers. let's move on to the next question. The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Lord Ravager and used the power of the Stellaron to resurrect the Ambrosial Arbor. But here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, how did she manage to bypass the Videodora guards around the Ambrosial Arbor?
I'm not answering anything because it doesn't matter.
I don't believe we are in a position to answer this question. We Nameless came here to resolve the Stellaron crisis, and we cannot be expected to know the details of Don Shu's conspiracy.
Like, what are you even talking about? I gave you the facts in the first question. You didn't like it, and you went off on some tirade about Blade. So I'm just gonna stick to what I know. I don't care about Don Shu.
You make a valid point. That's how innocent people should react. Let's skip this question for now. According to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia is the mastermind behind the entire conspiracy. She disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and traveled with you, only to vanish without a trace later on.
Don't forget the neck
It
crack.
seems too convenient to label her as a scapegoat.
Did Fu see that?
Back then, we were working with Diviner Fu, and she also witnessed Fantilia's true form. You're not going to doubt one of your own people, are you?
Of course not. We can trust the testimony of Master Diviner Fu Xuan. However, even if she saw it with her own eyes, we can't completely rule out
I'm a
the
Capricorn.
possibility
I
that
wanna
she
win.
might have been deceived. After all, it's suspicious how the culprit just bizarrely vanished.
We're still wondering where in the world Tingyun is. But that's neither here nor there. I
Oh.
answered your question.
It seems that your answers have addressed all my questions. Generals, I am finished with my questioning.
So, what do you think, General Fei Shao? Have the doubts in the report been cleared up?
The two Nameless have been honest in their answers. Even though there are some tricky details, my intuition tells me there is nothing wrong. However, the three questions I posed earlier were not just for the Nameless, but for you too, General Jing Yuan. First, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted on the Law Fu, yet the six charioteers were not aware of it. That was a dereliction of duty. Second, you believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis, even granting them access to the Plague Mark. That was a dereliction of responsibility. Third, you insist on
God.
holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, putting the Law Fu back in the spotlight. That is a dereliction of wisdom.
Merlin's Claw. Is this your line of thinking? Or the Ten Lords?
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the
Jing Yuan's
questions
about to
I'd
lose that
asked
pension,
might not
girl.
reflect my actual thoughts.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted and had been plotting for a long time. I admit it was my negligence for not noticing it earlier. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it, but in the end, the Law Fu did survive the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. So, I think it's safe
It
to
sounds
say
like
that
he recorded
Elio's
this in a
prophecy
different
about the
setting.
future holds some merit. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can also be opportunities. The Law Fu has lain low.
Exactly,
too
Pickle.
long.
They don't give pensions
I
they don't
believe
give
it's time
pensions
to
no
stir
more.
up
You better
the
be
dregs
careful.
hidden in the depths and wash them away once and for all.
Oh, he said, girl, let's...
Just as I expected from our sophisticated divine foresight. You have a way with words.
That's
I like
cute,
it.
Harley.
But, unfortunately, ever since the report was submitted, the Alliance has been filled with rumors and speculation. Even within the Lawfu, there are people accusing you of neglecting your duties, resulting in the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
So what are your thoughts on all of this, General Fei Shao?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I fully understand the difficulties of this position. Personally, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Across the sea of stars, the divine Foresight knows better than anyone else what happened on the Lawfu, and the meaning behind it.
The most girly pop DC character that I know of is Halle Berry's Catwoman.
Just as what happened on the Xianzhou Yaoqing recently.
You mean the Xianzhou Yaoqing is also...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borisin are making trouble again. The Borisin packs that were once divided and scattered have started swallowing each other up, forming larger and larger packs. Moreover, there's an entity named Mongoose behind it all.
Okay, so they're starting to be collected. They're starting to collect.
Entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borisin. It's a woman claiming to be the messenger of the Master of Immortality. She's described as having 12 faces and 12 pairs of fangs, as cruel as poison and as elusive as quicksand. The Borisin believe she'll give them a chance to rise again.
That's Ventilia.
That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patina of Justice or the Seer Strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I've always had faith in my instincts, so I don't doubt your good intentions. But the Alliance has its fair share of questions and doubts about the Lawfu. So, my plan is to come up with an acceptable answer to satisfy the Alliance.
What's in this plan, General Fei Shao?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. You need the final word from the Ten Lords Commission to quell any doubts. And for that, I'll have to ask the two Nameless to visit the Shackling prison. No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the Ten Lords Commission's Interrogation Division to record a detailed testimony with the karmic mirror from both of you. We'll fill in the gaps that weren't covered in the report, and silence any protests within the Alliance.
I'm okay with that.
Can I come back from jail?
Worried that I might go back on my word and keep you in the Shackling prison? Relax. Yeah. If I wanted to do that, you'd already be behind bars. Once you're done with your testimony, you're free to come and go as you please.
Then, as the Merlin's Claw requests...
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for silencing the voices of opposition within the Alliance. But I would like to urge General Jing Yuan to listen to the pleas of the Foxians on the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
So, you are here for Hule.
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Lawfu's Shackling prison. Since he is the broodlord of the Borisin, I want to transfer him onto the Xianzhou Yaoqing and imprison him there. The recent movements of the Borisin suggest they're planning something big, so we must act preemptively.
As this is happening, like my mind can't help but wonder, because this is just the type of person I am. I'm like, okay, so I understand that the Borisin are a threat to the peace of the Xianzhou. I understand that the War Dance Festival is also a very delicate time for something like this to be happening. I also understand that Ventilia, being the one to rile them up and collect them all together, is not the appropriate leader for them, because Ventilia is bad news bears. My question is, though, why are the Borisin locked up, and why are the Borisin feeling the need to overthrow? Is there something that happened that keeps them underfoot, or are they a group of like beast men who are just like dangerous. Oh, congrats, Jess. You'll find out when they're okay when we meet Hule.
It
Okay.
makes sense to have the Foxians keep an eye on their arch nemesis. Since you trust my judgment, I'll repay that trust. What do you think about all this, General White?
Brev, thank you for 10 months. 2 months away.
I was worried this would turn into a heated argument, but it seems like both of you are on the same page, solving each other's problems. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenants Jiaoqiu and Moza to check on his condition in prison and ready him for transport. If there are no more questions, shall we get this started?
Jiaoqiu and Moza. 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 How many dates do I have? Just enough. Okay, I'm sorry, I was checking my phone.
I'm really sorry about all this. But the testimony in the Shackling prison won't take up much of your time.
Miotza.
I'll call for a messenger to take you to the interrogation division. You just need to give your testimony, and then you can head back.
As you wish, General.
Let's get going. Yeah, we're about to stop soon, but I'm gonna do a little bit more. I'm not gonna read that story. I'm gonna wait till after Hule to ask more questions. Are we going for trivia?
As General
Of
Jing
course.
Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the interrogation division also know your purpose in coming.
Okay, thanks.
The Shackling prison.
Don Hung.
So Don Hung's been here.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you.
Wait, so the Shackling prison's actually inside the Scale Gorge waterscapes too? Is this where Dan Hung was born?
Well, technically, the Shackling prison is spread out across multiple delves, and the ancient sea is just where they overlap. Please, come on in, dear guests.
I want a wig like that guy. I want a wig like him. I know it's like big and chunky, but it's really cute. I want that wig. I would like to thank you for the brain rot I have, where whenever I see the letters M-I-O, my instinct is to insert Mew into it. Well, that's funny, Hammy. Let's go. Love the area, hate the map. What do I think? What's something that I think of when I hear that? Love the area, hate the map. Oh, Final Fantasy X, that one forest, the glowing forest where Yuna and Titus are like swimming in the pond. Love the area, hate the map. Also, actually hate the map, hate the area. That one dungeon in Final Fantasy X where you have to like float on the platforms. Hate the map, hate the area. Dark Matter Elo, and let me tell you, when I read it as MLO, I'm so sorry, y'all. I even got the other streamers in chat saying MLO. I am so sorry. It's Jiaoqiu and Moza.
What are you looking at?
The Shackling prison on the Luofu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater.
This is giving Fortress of Neopede.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater, breaking free would still be a piece of cake for me.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh?
This reminds me of the prison in
Forget
Kung Fu
it.
Panda.
You're free now. Just don't do anything stupid, or the judges will throw you back in there and lock you up for a few hundred years.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing means a lot to the Foxians on the ship, and to the General herself. So stay alert.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders
Whoa.
from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lords Commission.
She's got 3 colors on her bob. Blue, red, and brown.
We're Jiaoqiu and Moza. General Fei Xiao sent us to extradite the Borisin criminal Hule to the Yaoqing.
The bob of HSR.
We're here to inspect
What game
the
is this?
conditions
Dino
of his
Moco?
imprisonment
Welcome to
and
the
make
chat. This is
preparations
Honkai
for the
Star Rail.
handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
If you like thousands of hours of lore, a bunch of divas with crazy costumes, wig, hair, and makeup, and compelling turn-based combat, then you're in the right place. Now, if you don't know what to tell you. This is Jiaoqiu. He cooks stuff, and he likes poisons. This girl right here, we just met her. Everyone's saying she's the Bob.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin Abominations of Abundance and the arch nemesis of the Foxians,
Oh,
is
really, Tori?
responsible
That's
for
funny.
2,123 wars of aggression and countless associated crimes.
2,123 wars of aggression. Prisoner Hule, the warhead of and broodlord of the Borisin Abominations of Abundance and the arch nemesis of the Foxians. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and broodlord of the Borisin Abominations of Abundance.
Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths of the Shackling prison and subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords until the end of time. He shall never be pardoned.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor. He is the greatest enemy of us Foxians. The stories of his atrocities are used to terrify our children. I'm well aware of every crime he's committed. Let's move on to the next step.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules in place to ensure your safety. I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children, but your knowledge about him is likely very limited. Only the judges of the Ten Lords Commission truly know what kind of abomination is locked up at the bottom of the Shackling prison.
Okay,
It
tell
has been
us.
centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hule. And
Oh,
during all
she
those
captured
years,
him.
we never provided him with any food. Yet he somehow managed to stay alive. It defies all the documented physical characteristics of the Borisin. The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a device of intense torment, used to execute sinful abominations. Most Borisin die within 3 days in the forest, but Hule is different. Every time the blades pierce him, his body instantly heals. Despite the brutal punishment, he somehow manages to survive.
I know what that is. I know what that is. That's Phantalia. That's the abundance.
The complex rules are there because of his abnormal characteristics. Do you understand now?
It's the abundance.
I apologize for any offense caused. Please continue, Your Honor.
Thank you for the meal boost, Bruxish.
I've
I'm so
given you
scared
the
of the abundance.
instructions regarding Hule's visitation. Please make sure you read them carefully.
Summary of crimes. The Borisin warhead and denizen of abundance. Accountable for numerous acts of invasions and associated war crimes. Accountable for the long-term enslavement of Foxians and utilizing their blood for alchemical purposes. Okay, so now it's starting to make sense. Detention method. This prisoner must be subjected to the punishment of the Forest of Swords and never be pardoned. They must be transferred to different locations on a regular basis. Their shackles must be checked for sturdiness during their transfer, and the air filters in their new cell must be intact and functional. Y'all, this is giving... Hule's like an SCP. Don't let this get out, but Juye is actually finishing testing on Meal's new tri-layered bob trademark. This special bob uses Meal's patented secret technology to layer 3 bobs while remaining sleek and stylish. I mean, look at it. You would never be able to tell this wig is in fact 3 bobs. Pre-orders go on sale in 1,700 system hours. This is like SCP. Notes: the confinement of this prisoner is the foundation of the alliance between the Xianzhou and the Foxians. Oh. Okay, so that's what I was like wondering, because like the alliance is like different sort of societies coming together. So like when I see the Borisons are like not included, I'm like, is this subjugation or is this a defensive measure? This is obviously a defensive measure, but Hule being a prisoner, being a foundation of the alliance is really, really big. Anyone who contracts or converses with this prisoner must take poison-proof pellets or wear a breathing mask equipped with a filter cartridge to counteract the effects of lupitoxin. This is an SCP. Threat level MLO. Gustav, I have played Pokemon Tournament like back when it came out on the Wii. I should see if I can get that running on my meal products. The prisoner's place of detention must be changed on a yearly basis, and the new location must remain unknown to individuals below the rank of Cloud Knight, Lieutenant, or Judge. Do not mention Jing Liu when conversing with this prisoner.
And please, take this pellet before proceeding.
No, I'm not taking random medicine.
Girl, Mozart, stop that.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
Just swallow it already. Hule is like all Borisin. He can
Probably
release a
not,
pheromone
Jess.
called lupitoxin.
Maybe in a few
that
years when I
induces
have
fear.
the setup, but right now my stream setup is like a 5 by like 7 space.
Thousands of years ago, we Foxians were enslaved by the Borisin. Not because we were naturally weaker, but because of their lupitoxin. This pill is for our own mental well-being.
I understand.
Just take the meal boots, Mozart.
I knew you were a reasonable person. Now that we've taken the medicine, let's proceed.
Everyone, it's actually a meal boost, but they branded it differently for cultural reasons.
Your Honor.
What is it?
No, never mind. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Let's keep moving.
He's smelling MLO.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a moment.
Okay, we're going to stop here. But I do want to check on my things to see if I get any free stuff. Yep. Every time I start playing this game, there's like a new thing. Like they are giving away stuff. By the way, Pokemon TCG Pocket is giving away, just for like playing the game, they're like giving you like there's like a sort of like achievement tracker that's giving you like cards for the Dialga and Palkia set. By the way, me and my boyfriend both got the Skyform Shaman full illustration. Get into that. Actually, let's see if we can open something up real quick before we do some pulls. Let's see if I have anything on TCG Pocket. Right? I wish Rose was here. Rose is my I love seeing Rose's notification. Rose is always going to send you, if you are on Rose's friends list, Rose is always going to send you a little shop ticket. Get into that part. Okay, I do have one. Triumphant Light. Oh, hi Rose. So I'm a little bit weird about this, okay? I have to find, can y'all see? Y'all can see a little bit. I have to find a card that's bent on this side. So there aren't any. Oh, this one's bent on this side. Okay. And I swipe it on where the bend is, because sometimes it's on the left side, so I'll swipe it on the left side. I'm really weird about this. Okay. Oh, it's not going to be a good one. I got him! This one's... The trainer cards are actually really good on this. During your opponent's next turn, all your steel Pokemon take minus 20 damage. This will be really fun for the Mawile. They added a new Mawile too. And the original Mawile will like take energies. The new one does damage to steel. I got Mawile! The new Mawile! Okay. Baby Obama. Origin form Dialga? That's new! Flip a coin. If tails during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. That's new. That's not an EX. That's cool. Like, I'm not going to use Dialga, but like, I just like seeing the cards. Okay. So we're going to pull. We're going to pull. We're going to pull. Okay, so this feels good. Okay, let's do some normal pulls. Yeah, they're going full Legends Arceus. Like, they have the Legends character. The one girl character with the pink who can do stuff if they have an... There's a character that will heal if any Pokemon has the water energy on them. She's the Legends Arceus mirror to Adamant. That one's a real... I want that card. Arita, yeah. I'm so excited for Legends, y'all. Yes, the new backdrop, the petals. Yeah, yeah. You're right. Let's do Trivia's trial real quick. I don't think I'm gonna get Trippy. I'm not really fully prepared to be pulling, but I like pulling in this game. Honestly, the process of pulling is just fun to me. After activating the zone, all attacks against enemies deal additional damage. The more enemies this character strikes, the greater the additional damage. Ooh, this is AoE character. The character can launch follow-up attacks against all enemies? What? So, what's the technique? After using technique, luminosity. Okay. Cute. That's fun. Okay. Deals minor quantum damage to... Okay, the AoE gains luminosity, during which all allied targets have their all type resist pen increased. So I guess they will be stronger against their resistances. Activates a zone and deals minor quantum damage to all enemies. While the zone lasts, increases the damage taken by enemies and deals minor quantum... Okay, I know what that is. The more the merrier, basically. After other ally characters use ultimate, Trippy launches a follow-up attack. Okay. So she can help people to ignore resistances, which is really good for someone like me. Because y'all know that I just play characters that I want to play.
That's all you got?
Oh, so this is the AoE divas that they put together. Okay,
How's this taste?
You like you. Underestimating us will cost you.
Oh.
Underestimating. I don't have time.
Not be laggy.
Time to mix things up.
Let me look at the animations.
Watch closely. Huge news!
That's cool. Okay.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourself.
That is cool. She's a fun support.
Curiosity. There's endless riddles, but the answer
I like this
nothing but
character.
void. Time to twirl! Take off together! Good!
Her being able to follow up an ultimate with like kind of an ultimate equivalent and then like adding resistance penetration, that is so
This big? It's all yours! Is it coming? Ready, set. Fighting the west wind, away we go!
she's fun. She's fun. She's fun. What I like about her is not only is she really charming in her design, but also this character is going to be so fun to just add to so many different types of teams. Like, it's just quite easy to understand, you know? Like, I know that she's probably got like meta matchups and stuff, but like, just her abilities kind of just, I don't know, they work.
What are you looking at? Never seen
I don't have to use her skill though. I see it's like 3.
Nice like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Time to twirl! It's fighting the west wind. Away we go! Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours! Time to twirl!
All the follow-ups, girl.
Endless riddle.
It's gonna be the Herta, her, and Himiyoko. That's the team right there.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Watch a crumble.
That's the girly pop team right there. Let's pull on the diva. Let's pull on the diva. 1. Girl, let me go to the store. Do I have my monthlies yet? No. No. Monthly resets tomorrow. Oh. Oop. Didn't mean to click that. Unlucky day. Come on, Trippy. Whoa. Dang. The pools are dry as a bone today, honey. Let's check the mail real quick. Hey. Oh, that could have been a 10 pull. Dang. Let's keep it going. Lynx, don't do that right now. Lynx is a good sustain though. It's okay. We got a Lynx. We got a Lynx. Let's I wonder what my Lynx is at. Just one.
Everyone needs some time alone.
That's true, Lynx. I like you, Lynx. Lynx said, I can't take the pressure of it right now. Okay. Let's say bye to the YouTube, everybody. We will continue this tomorrow. I think that this is a really good story. I'm really liking it. Excited to see what happens tomorrow. I'm excited to meet Hule. I feel like Hule's gonna be crazy. Let's say bye to the YouTube though. YouTube girlies, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I know that it started off like a little bit crazy with like us literally watching like Eurovision contestants and trailer, but I hope that you made it past that and got to enjoy the story with us. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye, YouTube. Welcome to the chat, Matthew. Bye, YouTube.